No, 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 the first night. The first night.
White specks of poison coming through on the neck there, look.
Oh, damn, look at what the neck snake is.
That is just an absolutely stunning snake. Look at this, guys. This is going to be the smallest rain cloud I've ever seen in my life. It's just got one tiny strip of rain. Like a cartoon, you know, when someone's having a bad day and they feel sad and they've just got like one tiny rain cloud hovering above their head. I feel bad for whoever's under that right now. They must be having a bad day. All right, what's up, guys? Me and Marcus are here in the car and we're on our way to Nan because we're starting the Explore Herpetology Expedition Northern Thailand 2025. Now, I'm not actually like joining the full trip. I'm just dipping in for a couple days, but those couple days I'm going to be going hard. Me and Marcus will be sharing this vehicle together. David and Bank are going to be driving different vehicles and we're just going to go crazy for 2 days and I'm going to vlog absolutely everything. We're just on our way to Nan City to meet the guys first. And we're going to be there in like a couple hours time. So we're going to keep driving. All right, here we are. It's the next day and we've got most people together. We're still missing 3 people. Absolutely massive group of legends this time. And we're just loading up all the vehicles to make our way from Nan City to the mountains. Weather's stunning today. Hopefully it stays like this as time goes on. Some pure like October vibes right here. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get moving. We've got to pick up Michael. All right, so the guys in the back here, Mark, one of Michael Jacoby, who you guys will remember, I've filmed in my videos a bunch of times on our expeditions, one of his best friends, and they've kept it a complete secret that they're joining this trip. So we're actually going to pick Michael up now from the airport. He's the last person to arrive, and we're just going to surprise him. We're going to tell him to get in the car, and these two are just going to be like sitting there smiling. So it's going to be pretty funny. There he is. Get out now.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too, man. Delivered your t-shirt.
Holy shit! I knew it! I knew it all along! I knew it all along.
You did.
Especially because of this. If you didn't send me this.
Good times, good times. All right, introductions at the resort are done and we're heading up for our official first herping session. It's just going to be a little quick poke around on the mountains, so a little bit of light road cruising on the way up. Then we'll probably walk maybe either some roadsides or hit one of the trails up there. Just enjoy some sunny weather because on the weekend the traffic's like pretty bad at the top, so it isn't perfect for road cruising on like a sunny day on the weekend. So we might take the opportunity to stretch the legs because of course come sunset we're going to be grinding on this legendary road. I can't wait, man. I'm so excited. Let's get started. So far the only thing we've seen is this Montaigne legendary green leech, the neon green leech. These guys are active up here in the highlands. They look nice though. It's got to be like my favorite leech, this one. Oh, here we go. We didn't see a snake, but Bank and those guys. Ow. What the hell? Hey, enough of that. There we go. Bank and his group just got this Vogel's bronzeback on the way down. There was actually a couple of these DOR on the road, so they were obviously very active today. A bit more normal. And this guy's hyped up. Maybe too many people standing around looking at him. But there it is, the first snake of the trip before night in the daytime. Definitely not one of the worst snakes in the area. One of the very like decent ones. Don't see these ones that much often at all. Very beautiful as well. This one's so dark. Look at the blue like stripes along the side. Look at that. Look at that like blue along the side of the body there. Absolutely beautiful, man. The bright red tongue. Yeah, that's the spirit. Can't go a day in this like sunny like this without seeing a snake. Even on that little quick search we did. Let's go. Man, look at the quality of the food we get here. This is what makes this trip so good, man. All right, guys, dinner is complete. And it's looking absolutely spectacular tonight. Look at that. Still some clouds over the mountain, of course. But yeah, it looks spectacular in this direction. It's crazy how low the water levels are compared to when we were here. Definitely going to do some hiking tonight. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go. All right, my team has rolled up. We're the first group to be ready. Should we hit the mountain?
Let's go.
Oh, let's go, guys. We got a snake literally immediately in the daytime. Rhabdophis helleri. Only the second one I've ever seen. Check it out, and it's doing the nutshell arcing as well. Yeah, not trying to bite, just nutshell arcing to release poison. Look, you can even see the little white specks of poison coming through on the neck there, look.
both poisonous and venomous.
Yeah, and it's spreading the hood as well. This one's in shed, so it doesn't look anywhere near as like impressive as it should, but that's a snake I've seen here less than Slowinski alive at least. Oh, very, very nice. Marcus just spotted this guy while shining out the window. I didn't see it at all. And this one's doing some of the best like neutral arcing defensive behavior I've ever seen. Look at that. Oh. What it does is press its spine against the like poison glands in the neck and try and push poison out from the neck. It's really, really cool. That is a good first snake of the night, and nice to get something while it's still light out, because we didn't see anything on our daytime cruise. Bank got that was it Vogelsbrons back? Yeah. And this time we got this beauty. All right, that's a good start, guys. That's a good start. Let's keep going, see if we can get something else before it gets totally dark. All right, snake number 2 is on the road, and it is Parius macularius. I love the ones here with their little like skull head. This one's not got much white down the body, but look at him. Ooh, you being defensive? Not really. Oh, there we go. They always like pretend to bite, but they never actually strike. It is a really cool like head flattening thing. And they're actually really, really quite beautiful actually for a slug snake, these. They've kind of grown on me. I feel like I got so used to seeing them for such a long time. And then there was a big gap when I wasn't seeing them. And then I started to appreciate them again. All right, score. We got a Krait. We got a Multicinctus Wang Houtingai. Little gap since that last slug snake of not seeing anything. Although I know the guy's got a Boiga here. We got a very jumpy little juvenile Krait. Not as small as the ones we got on the last trip, but definitely small enough. And it was kind of hard to tell if it was Chapaensis or not because of how much it was moving at first. But then I got a really good look and I could see that hexagonal scales running down the dorsum. And then when they sit still, you look at the head, you can very much make out that little very, very Krait-like head pattern. That's the most deadly snake in the area right there. Definitely the most venomous snake. Sorry about the noise of the car, I didn't turn the engine off. All right, no car noise in the background now, and the snake isn't moving as much, so hopefully I can take some slightly better video than that very loud, very spazzy one I filmed originally.
Don't let me distract you.
Oh, immediately after that Krait, a little spurt of activity going on here. We got Lycodon fasciatus. Yeah, it is. And there's also a DOR, fresh DOR geminatus out there, which is probably too mangled to show you. Fasciatus has a really beautiful like pattern towards the tail. This one's absolutely tiny as well. Like his head is smaller than my pinky, and there's a bite coming.
Incoming.
Yeah. There you go. Little juvenile Lycodon fasciatus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the pattern.
When they get big, they become like orange banded. The whites turn to like oranges or brown.
Always on the chew.
No, the first night. Look at the size of this one. It's even bigger than the last one. Look at this. What the fuck? No, don't touch it. Oh my god. Oh, it's coming back onto the road. When I saw it, dude, tell me, who was looking out the front? Tell me that doesn't look like Boiga dendrophila when it's on the road. The second I saw it, I was like, nah, it's fucking... Oh yeah. Here, you can take the snake for a second. What the hell on earth? What? Not on the first night, guys. Not on the first night. All right, here you go, guys. Excitement is officially died down. I'm not sure if I was more hyped this time than I was before. I mean, it's not like every time I'm jumping up and down screaming. It just felt insane to get one on the first night, especially one as big as this. Like this one is somewhat skinny. It's definitely a female, potentially a postpartum female. That would make sense. And sorry, my filming's so crud right now. Need to fix up. And basically, the length of this is insane. Like the last one was almost 1.5 meters. This one's at least 1.5 meters. When I hold it like fully stretched out, it's actually amazing.
Genuinely, I'm like, what the hell? Snakes are always longer than you think they are. And then you get them stretched out. They fully like stop doing the little coils they always do. Then all of a sudden they're everywhere. What an incredible start. Like, this is just funny at this point. I hope you guys enjoy Slowinski, because you're getting to see quite a few on the Rupert's Reptiles channel over the years. But we're actually going to release this one in a minute. Everyone's had their fun with it. All right, well, it doesn't get much better than that. And the moon's rising now. But screw it, let's do some more cruising and hiking, see what else we can turn up on this already ridiculous night. If you count the stuff found by the other guys, I think we're already at like 8 or 9 species of snake today. Crazy. Well, these guys are looking at a Lana. I found this insanely cute. Look at him, little pencil-tailed tree mouse here. Just the cutest. Look at him. Oh, at least it's some kind of tree mouse. Maybe it's not the pencil-tailed one we see all the time in southern Thailand, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is. He's so cute. Marcus just pointed out this absolutely massive female Trimeresurus lana from the window. Let me put my, oh no, I can't find balance. Yeah, my hand on the mid-body here. Biggest one I've seen in a while. And there's a giant ant's nest there. Fantastic, that's just what we need. All over the snake too. Well, that Slowinski eye was the last snake we saw on the road. We did almost 2 more full passes up and down. Not a single other live snake. The moon started to rise, and after that, all the snakes just seemed to check out the server. So we're gonna do a little bit of walking, check out these streams and ponds around here, see if we can rustle up something on foot. Why is that moving? How is that moving? Did you guys see that? This whole thing just moved. I don't know what moved it. We've got a casualty. Mark, you caught in the rattan? Yeah. Let me help you out, buddy. First herb of any note is this, like, I think it's a juvenile Grandison's forest skink. Absolutely minuscule little highland sphenomorphid here. All right, our attempt to walk down the stream was an absolute like calamity, like a true disaster. It was almost impossible for us to get down to the stream because of quicksand. And when we got there, it was so hard to walk because of all the landslides that happened in the rainy season. So we're very happy with tonight, and it seems like nothing's active. So we're gonna cruise down the mountain, see if anything shows up along the way. Hey, we got a snake on the way back. Look, Trimeresurus goi. We didn't see any of these in September when we were here. Maybe Marcus and Ricky saw one crossing the road, but they didn't bring it to show me. And this guy's on the move. What the hell? Come on, man. You chill. There we go. Now we can get a good look. That's a really nice adult individual. Insanely vibrant. Nice little banding on the upper body. And you can see that awesome striped tail. That's how we could recognize it from the car. Very nice individual. And I think this is like species number 10 of the night, I think. Is this one of our guys coming? Yeah, it is. Look at that guy there. So vibrant, man. Trimeresurus goi, potentially not Trench's tier.
Potentially.
Definitely better than
I think
normal elbow.
Yeah, the road is alive on the way down. This is our group's third Uyghursinia CF Yunanensis of the night, and my car's first. They look massive on the road, just because they are massive. This is like a 1.6 meter snake, at least this one. Very impressive. Another green coloration.
Same size?
Yeah, same size.
Look who showed up. That one's... Is your one bigger?
Same size.
Yeah.
Start.
Man, I didn't use it at all. Man, snake densities tonight just absolutely fantastic. Like, this is what October herping is all about. Like, we've seen so many snakes, 10 species. I think my car individually has seen, what, I think 8 species of snake. This is a great look at what's probably going to be our last snake of the night. We're just really enjoying this one. This is the first one I've seen of this trip. First, I didn't cruise one. I saw one cruised by Marcus and Ricky on the last trip. This is the first one I've seen myself. That's our guys. That's our guys.
I doubt they're going to run us over, but it's always possible. And here we got the entire gang together. Well, the night is not over. We met up with David, and right at the death, at the end of tonight, they pulled out this beautiful Goniosoma ceruleum that was sleeping in a tree on the edge of the road. They also saw another Vogel's bronzeback and a Hetela prasina, but this is definitely the spoils of their walk, finding a few sleeping snakes, which was surprisingly productive. And this makes it like, I think this at least, maybe if you include their pras, I think it's like 12 or 13 species of snake tonight. And don't get me wrong, this guy is mean and he is biting just as much as all the others do. The only thing is I'm shining the light direct in his eyes, so he can't really see anything, which is the only reason he's not like just striking like crazy. But this is yet another good species. I think we saw at least 3 species, which I consider very good tonight. And then a few others like the Wang Haoting's Krait, which are like obviously very, very nice to see. Just an incredible way to start the trip. We're all super tired now, so I'm not exactly filming with the highest energy. Up super early this morning, out all night, cruising, hiking, had a few disasters along the way. But it's definitely worth it for what we got. Absolutely incredible turnout here. All right, welcome back. Another day here in beautiful northern Thailand, man. Yesterday is one of the most unbeatable days we've ever had here. Definitely in my top 3 best days ever. Marcus, he's been relegated to the back because Michael just can only fit in the front. And even then, it's a squeeze. Even then, it's a squeeze. So this guy's just absolutely giant, larger than life. But we're heading up the mountain now to do some daytime herping. We're going to give it a real big shot today with turning up daytime snakes. I'm hoping we can get at least one. Weather's absolutely beautiful, but this weather condition is usually better for that sunset and nighttime period. Daytime usually a little bit trickier than when it's like on and off rain with a bit of sun. That usually gets things moving. But with all this time we have, I'm very optimistic we can find something. So maybe if we don't, the other guys will turn something up. We'll get to see some snakes regardless. We're going to be doing crisscross passes, just enjoying life up here. Let's go. All right, here we go. Winding our way up into the mountains. I'll catch you next time there's something to film. There we are. First live snake has showed up on the road. And it is all the way up here in the highlands. Juvenile Koros. Juvenile TS Koros. Very pretty one. Hold on. This is like not coming out very well in the light there. Let's see. Oh! Sounds really nice, isn't it? This is actually a really like weird looking one. Don't you think? The super dark tail. Look at him. I feel like this one looks so weird. On the last expedition, I remember we saw several Koros on the first few days, all like adult ones. Juvenile ones are substantially nicer. And when they bite like that guy does, they just got the tiniest teeth. They feel incredibly soft as well. Behave so much like juvenile Nigra marginata. Look at that guy. Look at him. Hello. Welcome. You're our first snake of the day. Thank you very much for showing up. We just got off the car where we found that Koros and decided to do a little walk. And we're walking on this like insanely flimsy bridge. Like some of us... Oh my God. I can hear cracking underfoot. Oh. All right, we made it down to the little stream now where we're going to do some poking around for a while. Weather's so good now that it's gone overcast. I'm really hoping we can turn something up down here. I'm just going to lock in, focus on trying to find something. All right, we got a snake on our walk. Alan just spotted this beautiful Sibanophis colaris here scooting along the trail. Biggest one we've seen since the first day in northern Thailand this year. Lighting's not amazing here. A little bit too sun-dappled and shaded from other things, but you can see. Very like decently thick, this one actually. Very nice looking snake. And that makes it 2 snakes from our little voyage inside the park here to have a little explore around. The one on the way in, and then this guy just on the trail while I was walking down the stream. That's where they sent me a text and I came up to them and they showed me this beautiful Sibanophis here. These guys are absolutely running the show this year. Like, these guys in plage are just the most common of the, like, you know, not ridiculously common montane snakes. which definitely wasn't the case in previous years for me. I've definitely seen a lot more Oreocryptophis and Goniosoma than these, but this time it's switched up. Anyway, that's very nice. Let's have a little bit more search around here, see if we can turn up something else. All right, back to the road already. Just all of us just made it back. I was successful enough. One good snake, I'll take that for sure. 2 snakes once we went into this area, one when we were driving in. Very good turnout. I want to turn at least one more snake up today, honestly. Surprisingly, there's actually some cruddy weather coming in. You can see the raindrops hitting the windshield. It's about to start pouring with rain. So I think we're going to wrap up our like early daytime excursion there and try and get out like just before sunset. Basically, that's the aim. I'll catch you guys later. All right, here we go, gang. As you can see there, the rain has moved off into the distance and been replaced by beautiful, absolutely clear, sunny skies here, which is very, very good conditions, very good indeed. It is feeling like tonight might be another snake fest similar to last night. And we're getting out earlier than yesterday, considerably, a whole hour earlier at 5:20 to try and get some late diurnal activity, which was a goal I had earlier. Let's see if we can do it, man. The road will still be a little bit busy, but nowhere near as much as earlier. So yeah, can definitely turn up something alive crossing this road. It's been good to me recently. Let's continue that momentum. It's just beautiful up here. Look at that. Wow. Yes, we got something before it got dark. And it is the never before seen Summit Plage. What do you mean it's a nice one? This one's like grey in colour. It's got nice white speckling on it. Yeah, and then you check out the venter, they got this. Yeah, this was a very dark plage, the grey morph. Could potentially be a new one for me, actually. We were talking tonight whether this would be the night we finally hit on plage, because we keep seeing them DOR. And shortly after we had that conversation, we saw a fresh DOR one, like just when we got to the top section, the highlands of the mountain. And now here, at perfect prime time, we finally got Plagiophilus, a species we somehow missed on the expedition last year and the subsequent, 7 nights. The subsequent week I did herping in northern Thailand after that. This guy's not going to spread a hood because it's at night, but they can. We've showed that before on the channel. Can spread his little, let's see if we can do it. Have a little, that's not proper. But I love that. Love to see it. Man, it's so hard to see stuff on the road at this particular time. I only just saw this guy at the last freaking second and swerved the car into the opposite lane to avoid it. Got actually really, really nice looking Khasi keel back here. One with really nice red stripes. Kind of a little one, but very cute nonetheless. Actually, this is not even 2 minutes after we got that plage, by the way. Literally, we're just around on the same stretch of road. Immediately got our second snake of the night, and 2 species we didn't see yesterday as well. So we've added 4 new species for the trip already today, which is real good going. And somehow this is another species we didn't see on the expedition last year. So ticking off the ones that we missed last time, just in this twilight, late sunset hour of road cruising. Oh damn, look at what the next snake is. Look at that, man. 3rd elapid in 2 nights and one of the best ones on the freaking mountain. We got a big Cynomicrus annularis here. Ultra vibrant as well. Look at it. Nice little collar there. It's funny, I just saw something on the road and I was I slowed down thinking it was something, it was nothing. And then looked a few meters up from it and there was this obvious, just knew what it was immediately from the car. Same color as Oreo, but way more thin. And yeah, I made a prediction before tonight that it was going to be a certified banger. Just the best weather you can possibly hope for ever up here on the mountain. And it is absolutely delivering. Let's go. This guy's being really cooperative. It's another big one as well. We've been really lucky. We saw a big one on the last trip and this one's big as well. But they're so unbelievably skinny. Look at it compared to my finger there. You've got to think, what do these guys eat? It must be blind snakes, tiny slug snakes. Juvenile Sibanophis, that kind of thing, I don't know. Boop, 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 boop. These guys also hypothetically never bite, but if they did, I'm sure it wouldn't be fun. But that is just an absolutely stunning snake. We've got to spend more than a minute with this one. Usually I try and keep these videos. Can you turn the car off, Marcus? Other side, boss. Look at that, man. Usually I try and keep these road cruising videos to a minute, you know, so we keep moving, because you really got to capitalize on prime time. And this is our third snake within 10 minutes, without a doubt, like definitely within 10 minutes, including the time we stopped to look at the snakes. So we are absolutely in prime time right now. And we've got this exquisite little snake here. Look at that. Nice venomous little Highland snake eater. Man, that was a crazy start to the night. We had to wait like an hour from when we started. Oh, here's David and Co. Everything okay?
Yeah.
All right, the proper nocturnals are officially out now. We just got our first slug snake of the night, and it's Mac. I've still been cruising this mountain. I think this is my 6th night now, and I still haven't seen Parius geminatus / like Yenonensis the whole time. So we need to change that tonight because that's just weird otherwise, finding 2 Slowinski before a single geminatus shows up. But these guys have been showing up for me, and they have a really nice white head. Good snake. I accidentally almost killed this Trimerosaurus yenonensis here, this little female, because I rolled this log, somehow didn't notice it ambushing down there, and you can see it stopped right next to it. That's my bad, but she looks great there. I think this is the first one I've found of the trip, so this is actually a new species for this video. I definitely didn't see one before this because I didn't do any walking at the high elevations, but there it is. Just a little bit further down, here's a nice adult male Gumprecti / Yenonensis here. Check it out. They look a lot more like Lana. They typically have a more red eye, like obviously red compared to the females, but at this size it should be turning slightly orange. I think I'm just gonna leave this guy in situ. He looks nice there. All right, we just linked up with the gang, and they also got a Plagiofolus, a very different one to ours. Similar actually pattern. This one's got a little bit legacy of the black spotting on the dorsum, but it's a completely different base color. The nice like pinkish brown hue on the venter, very different to our like kind of unique gray one. And this one's also quite a bit bigger as well. I mean, ours isn't small either. Like they're both adult Plagiofolus, but it's so good. If there's ever a night where you see more alive Plagiofolus and dead ones, that's a rare occasion, like a very rare occasion. And we operated a solid, I think, 2-to-1 ratio today, which is nice. And that's another very, very cool little snake that we are hoping to encounter on this trip. Just the best snake. I will say this every time. These guys don't musk, they don't bite, they don't shit, they don't do anything disgusting. They just sit there and be cute. And that's one of the most like valuable things in a snake, in my opinion. Just not doing any horrible stuff. Well, unfortunately, guys, it's looking like activity has pretty much completely died off. We cruised for another like hour after that slug snake. We did over an hour of walking after that. All I saw was those 2 green beans that I filmed. That's it. So I don't think much more is going to be showing up tonight. But when we drive down to the lowlands, there's always more snakes active down there late at night. So maybe this won't be the last update of the night. And you can look at the timer in the video and you'll know whether there's more to come. Yep, as expected, a snake did show up on the way down. We were split up into 2 different cars, me and Marcus, for the first time this trip because David had somewhat of a truncation, which I'm sure he'll talk about in his own video. And on the way down, Marcus cruised this Multimaculata. He actually also got another Plagiofolus, so the 3rd Plag in one night, which is kind of crazy. But he also got this really big Molto, and this is probably the nicest form of Molto that occurs in its entire range, the one occurring in the northeast, this area. It's got nice like kind of orangey coloration through the body, really, really big, bold patterning. It's very hard to film though, because its neck is always trying to go a million miles away, and if you try and bring it in any capacity like I do with other snakes, they start taking bites out of you. Hey man, show us yourself. There we go. I'm so unbelievably tired, but this might very well be the last snake I see here. Oh, guys, that's it. I'm at the airport now and have to walk to the plane walking through the runway in the blazing hot sun. But that's it, the end of this second trip to Nam. We had a crazy couple nights. I think this was a certified banger video. And I hope that you guys enjoyed. I can barely see anything. It's so bright out here. I'm so sad to be leaving, man. I'm actually heartbroken about that. But I'm flying to southern Thailand to start another tour, which is obviously going to be packed with snakes, and I'm going to try and film as much as I can on that, and I'll catch you with that soon. So people who don't enjoy northern Thailand that much, you're in for a treat for the next couple of videos.